Hey everyone! Welcome back to my chatty, sassy channel here on YouTube where I talk about all things luxury, be it luxury travel, luxury fashion, or life's luxuries in general. Today I am doing another alternatives video. I am giving you 10 alternatives to the Hermes Kelly bag. Now, the Hermes Kelly is inarguably a very beautiful, very elegant, and very famous bag in the handbag luxury world. But it comes with a hefty price tag. It is now going to run you for a normal Epsom Togo leather. It will run you between about $8,200 on the low end for the Mini Kelly, up to about, I believe it's about $11,500 for the larger sizes in the Hermes Kelly. That is not cheap. You have to couple that with the fact, if you're buying it from store, that you will have been spending money with the store in order to be offered this bag, as you can't just go in and purchase it. But then to top it all off, if you, instead of doing the Hermes game, choose to go and buy it on the pre-loved market, it's easily going to cost you over $20,000 for a new bag. And the $20,000 to $30,000 price range you can see on the new bags will depend on size, color, leather, all of that. And this isn't even including exotics. So it is definitely a very sought after, very expensive bag. But it's a bag that's out of a lot of people's price range, whether it be financially speaking or just comfort-wise. A lot of people just do not want to spend that much money on a handbag, which is totally and completely understandable. So today, this video is going to be on my 10 alternatives that I think are great options if you like the look of a top handle with a flap and a crossbody strap bag. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have not already done so, please make sure to hit that red subscribe button down below, as it does help out my channel. And of course, I would love to hear from you guys either what your favorite alternative has been on this list, or which alternatives you think that I've left off that should be included. So with that, let's jump into the video with bag number 1. Now, during this video, I will be looking down at my phone because I do have the bags with their prices written out for all their different sizes. And so the first bag that I want to talk about is an alternative to the Hermes Kelly that still does not have a cheap price tag, is going to be the Celine 16 bag. Now, personally, I love this bag. The one thing that I don't like is that for me, for where I like to have my bags hit, the Celine 16 crossbody sits a bit high for me to feel overly comfortable because of the shape of my body and the way that it fits against me. It looks great. I just don't feel as comfortable as I do with some of my other bags. That being said, it is a stunningly gorgeous bag. It is very well thought out. The leather quality is extraordinary, and it's a very beautiful, timeless top handle bag that comes with a crossbody strap. Your size options are going to be a mini for $3,700, a small for $4,950, or a classic for $4,950. Now, this bag was just released in the late 2010s, so there's not an overwhelming amount on the pre-loved market. They do come up on occasion, but there's not a huge ready supply. Also, if you go to a Celine store, they don't have an overwhelming stock or overwhelming range of colors available at any one time. They do this purposely because while they don't have these bags limited in the same way that you would see with the Hermes Kelly, they also are very focused on producing high quality bags and therefore want to keep the number in production low so that they can make sure that everyone that comes out is quality. I think this is a very, very stunning bag, and quality-wise, I'd say that it's right up there with the Hermes Kelly. And so if that's something that is very important to you, I think this bag is really beautiful. But of course, it does have a larger upfront cost. Now, the next bag, also with a pretty hefty price tag, is by the brand Velextra. It is the Velextra I-side bag. The micro size is $3,550. The mini size is $4,050, and then the medium size is $4,350. Now, to me, this leather looks a lot like Epsom leather from Hermes just because of the way that the graining is. That's a little bit of a stiffer leather. Again, it has that same top handle, flap, with a crossbody strap bag. The bag itself is not, in my opinion, as recognizable as the Celine 16 has become, And so if you're wanting more of a quiet luxury, maybe this is a bag that you could look into. That price tag is pretty high. For the price, I personally would go with the 16, but the Valextra does have a lot more color options from what I was seeing. And so because of that, it may be more practical for you to go with one of those bags because you can find a color that better works for you as opposed to Celine's limited color selection that they release each season. Now the third bag on my list is going to be the YSL LV, I believe it's how it is pronounced, small top handle bag. This comes in a black with silver, a black with gold, and then a green, I believe with gold hardware on it for the options. This is a very, very beautiful bag. I absolutely love this bag. I think it is stunning. And I do think that is a really good alternative. The price for this bag is going to be $3,200. The leather itself is a shinier leather, and I just think that it is an absolutely extraordinarily stunning bag. I think it is wonderful. But the thing to note about this bag is that you are super, super limited on your colors, more so than any of the other bags on this list, as you've basically got black with either hardware color option that you want or a green, and that is it. The other bag from YSL that I have on this list is going to be the YSL Cassandra top handle bag. Now this one is much louder than the bags that we've seen so far on this list, as it does have a very big YSL gold hardware on it. It has a mini size that is $2,850 as well as a medium size that is $3,200. This bag does have more color options available in it, so you have a lot of different neutrals as well as some bright colors as well. This is a bag that's been around for quite a while, so you can also find a lot of different variations of this bag on the pre-loved market. And unlike the La Femme bag that I just mentioned, this one is in more of their grained leather, and so it's going to be a little bit more durable, going to show less scratches, but it is a louder version. However, it's still a really neat bag, and a lot of people absolutely love this bag. Now, the fifth bag on this list is going to be a favorite of the late Queen Elizabeth, and that's going to be the Launer Traviata bag. This bag comes in a price range between about $3,250 to $3,950, and that's depending on the leather combinations that you go with. The really neat thing that I love about Launer bags, and I love about this bag, apart from the fact they're a beautiful quality bag and they were carried by Her Majesty, is that the company allows you to customize these bags so much, so with different colored leather, with different finishes of leather, and I think that that flexibility to make the bag your own is something that makes the price, in my opinion, a little bit more bearable, in that yes, it's an expensive bag, but it's an expensive bag that I have customized the leathers to be exactly how I want this bag to look, the exact colors that I want this bag to have. And there is something to be said for that and for that experience that you get customizing a Launer bag that brings you a little bit more into the realm of like a Kelly special order, just without the Kelly special order price. Of course, when you special order an Hermes bag, it just costs what it would if you were buying it normally, but to get a special order, you generally have to spend quite a bit of money with the store. So this is a way to get a customized, beautiful top handle bag without having to pay the Hermes prices. Bag number 6 on this list is going to be a bag that I actually have myself, and that is going to be the Cluny bag from Louis Vuitton. I love this bag. I have it in the BB size and monogram canvas and think it is fantastic. I will link the video showing what all fits in that bag down below. But I also just got a Twilly to wrap around that bag, so I had it in one of my videos from a couple of weeks ago, one of my unboxing videos where I was showing the Twilly. And I just think this is such a fabulous bag. The thing that I really like about it is that it has a super fun strap that comes with it for the crossbody portion. And it's also in a canvas, so it's very, very durable, but they now also offer it in epi leather versions as well, and they have done that for a while. Having the very durable leathers, having the very durable canvas makes this bag really, really attractive to me. Plus it has some fun interior colors on it. Like mine has a hot pink interior and a hot pink strap. But the bag itself for the new mini size in canvas is $2,280. The BB size, which is what I have, is now $2,440. if you're going with the canvas. If you move up to the epi leather, that price then for the mini is $27.20, and the BB price in epi leather is $28.60. These are all USD prices in the USA. And to me, that bag is still worth it because I use that bag a lot. I absolutely love using that bag. And it's one of my husband's favorite bags that I own. He absolutely loves it. Not just the fact that he got it for me, but it's something that I can very easily make be a super ladylike prim bag, but I can also throw on the fun strap and make it be a very fun casual bag as well. And I like the fact that I can do both with that bag. Now, number 7 is going to be a bag that I have recently become obsessed with. It has gone on my overall wish list, and that is because I became obsessed because I binge watched all 3 seasons of Ted Lasso over the past month or so, and it is the Dolce & Gabbana Sicily bag. The small size is priced at $14.95 and the medium is priced at $17.45. Again, you have a lot of different color options with this bag. It's a bag that we've not only seen on Rebecca Welton and Ted Lasso, but it's also a bag that we have seen Kate Middleton carry quite frequently to Wimbledon. I think that we've seen her carry it 3 times now to Wimbledon, as well as other times. But it's a bag that I just think is really very beautiful, very elegant. It's now very recognizable, but it is not a bag that is overly showy in its luxury. Now, this bag, I think, out of the bags I've mentioned so far, has the most different shape to the Kelly because it's a bit more rounder in its finishings. But again, I think that's a really great alternative that comes in at under $2,000. Now, the last 3 bags on this list are going to be 3 contemporary brands. The first of which is going to be from Pauline. It is the Pauline Numero Sept bag, priced at $590. This bag is sort of like a cousin to the Sicily that's a cousin to the Hermes Kelly. So it definitely has a bit of a different look to it. It's not as refined as a lot of the other bags I've mentioned so far on this list, but I do think it is a really fun alternative if you don't want to invest as much money in a top handle bag, particularly if top handle bags are not something that you have carried a lot and so you're wanting to try out a nice quality one. I think that this is a really good option. The Pauline leather is very nice, and so I think this is a good alternative if the Sicily style is a little bit more what you want, but it's still over your budget. Now, bag number 9 on this list is going to be from DeMellier, and it is their Nano Montreal bag, or their Mini Montreal if you want to go a bit larger. The Nano is priced at $450, whereas the Midi is priced at $550. Now, this bag, again, it's a little bit wider base, so it's a bit of a different shape from that of the Hermes Kelly. It's got a bit more roundness to it, but it is a very, very cute bag for a top handle. It's very well priced. I've done a review on the Nano. I will have that linked below. And then I do plan to have a review coming up at some point on the bigger sizes in this bag. But if you go above the Midi, I think you really kind of lose the comparison to the Kelly bag, as it just gets too big at that point for it to be a true alternative. And so with that, the final bag that I would recommend is a alternative to the Hermes Kelly, particularly if you are wanting more of a faux croc finish, is going to be looking at the Aspinall of London Mayfair bag. It has several different sizes. The 2 that I'm specifically speaking about are going to be the Mini, which is $530, or the Midi size, which is $635. Now, this is a very beautiful bag. Aspinall does great quality bags. This is a bag that we've seen Kate Middleton carry in a couple of different colors. And it is just a very, very prim and proper bag. Some people think that it's a bit too prim and proper for their wardrobes, particularly with the mock croc shiny finish, but it is a really great alternative if you are wanting to have a more formal looking bag. Out of the 10 bags that I've listed today, if I were to be able to pick just one to have for myself as an alternative to an Hermes Kelly, I would actually probably go with the new YSL Left More bag. It is so beautiful and so elegant, and to me, it's very, very comparable to the Celine 16, but this one has a longer crossbody strap, and so it fits much more comfortably on me personally. And that is the bag that I would definitely pick as my Hermes Kelly alternative. But I would love to know down in the description what it is that you would like to have as your alternative to the Hermes Kelly, and if you think there's a really good alternative that I left off of this list. With that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye!